What's up, everybody? My name is Zilla Valentine. I'm a film critic, a TV host, a creative, a director, a writer. You can find me at Blogxilla on Instagram, Twitter, and you can also catch my articles on Global Grind and watch my YouTube channel, Nothing Better Than YouTube, or Blogxilla TV. Started on MySpace and flipped MySpace into my own website. In that first year that I started my website, I won a Black Weblog Award. I was the first and only person doing relationship content, solely relationship content. I just was strictly saying, here's what you should do if you are in love, or here's what you should do if you get a one-night stand, or here's what you should do with all this stuff. And it quickly grew to be a big phenomenon, and that's when Russell Simmons and Global Grind gave me a call and was like, hey, we want you to come on and be a writer. I got into a situation early on in my career where I was talking to this girl on MySpace, and her friend was a groupie, and I overheard her say, like, some football player was like arguing with her on the phone, and I heard it through the phone, and I was like, I'm gonna write about it. She was like, no. So to make up for that, she gave me these photos of Vince Young. And I posted these pictures of Vince Young, just being a clown, not really knowing what I should do, and I put Vince Young's at a sausage party. I mean, I didn't know if he was at a sausage party. A sausage party is a party with a bunch of dudes, but it could be interpreted any other way. But in his photo was him and all his boys at South by Southwest, which I didn't know existed at the time. And they were in there in a bar, drinking tequila out the bottle, shirtless, sweaty. And I posted that caption. That's all I put. 5 photos, Vince Young's at a sausage party, as like a joke. And it went viral. That's one of the first things that ever went viral, and it was everywhere. AOL, TMZ, ESPN, it was every single where. And then Vince Young went missing. And then it was rumored that Vince Young was trying to kill himself. And then Vince Young was never ever the same. My journey transitioning was kind of seamless because I was already creating content when there wasn't people creating content. So I was able to sort of sneak in 10 years from that. I remember one of my first interviews, I wanted to interview the actor. They gave me like the writer. I did it. The next interview, they gave me like the third person. And then I was like, the next interview after that, I did like the whole cast. But I just was a roundtable interview. And a roundtable interview is when you sit at a table with a bunch of other journalists and they just bring the celebrity in. So after doing that, I was like, hey, I want to do TV. And they was like, okay, cool. So they let me do TV. They told me no a couple times, but I kept asking until they said yes. That's how life works. My favorite interview is Tom Hanks. I've been waiting my entire career to interview Tom Hanks. And when I interviewed Tom Hanks, I asked him a question that I didn't know if it was going to work or not. This is about spades. And he was like, I play spades, we go all in, we're going 10. I was like, back when I was in Oklahoma, and he says, back when I was in Oakland, we played bid whist. And he goes, bang, 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 bang. I'm like, Tom Hanks plays bid whist? That's crazy. And it went super viral, and it just was a great moment. And he ended the video with one of the highlights of my career. He was like, every day's a holiday when you're with Zilla Valentine.
Every day's a holiday.
It is.
With Zilla Valentine.
This isn't a bad interview or a bad experience. I actually think it's really, really funny. I walked in on an interview with Terrence Howard. I think he was newly single, and he was flirting with one of the journalists. So when I sat down to break the ice, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not as attractive as this young lady who just left. And he goes, that's right, you's an ugly motherfucker. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So when I interviewed him again, I was like, last time we sat down, you called me an ugly motherfucker. He said, I know, and you still an ugly motherfucker. So the Zilla Movie Party is the premier movie-going experience. It's the original. It's often tried to be copied and duplicated, and people are trying to steal the sauce. But that's cool. I guess it's enough. It's not enough money for all of us. So stop trying to steal my sauce when it comes to those movie parties. Yeah, like 5 years ago. It's actually the 5th anniversary, 5-year anniversary. 5 years ago, I was like, I want to host a movie screening. So I asked them if I can host a movie screening, and they said yes. And then I just kept making it bigger and better and bigger and better, and did it consistently. My friend Sade was like, Zilla, get off your ass. Do this, do that, do this. And I did that. And now I'm doing them like every month in different states, which is crazy. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of pieces of advice that I got from 3 actors. The first one is Vincent D'Onofrio. He played Private Pile in Full Metal Jacket. He was the bug in Men in Black. He's a great actor. And I forgot what I said to him, but he looked at me in my eyes and he was like, that thing that you're self-conscious about is the thing that makes you special. It is the thing that makes you unique. It's the reason why people really, really like you, and you should embrace it. He's a chunkier actor, and he was self-conscious about that, but that's the thing that makes him great. I mean, his acting skills alone, but that really, I took that to heart. I interviewed Oprah as well. I asked Oprah about her show, or I forgot what I asked Oprah exactly, but it was from my interview with her from The Butler, and she said, when I got on TV, they said, you'll never beat Donahue. So go out there and just be yourself. And that's what I did. I just was myself. And in a couple months, we started beating Donahue. So that's what I've been doing ever since. I get paid to be myself, which is why I said earlier, I got that from Oprah. Next thing I got is from Denzel Washington. And I interviewed him for a bunch of times, but this one was for Fences. I said, the baseball on the string is like a metaphor for life. No matter how hard you hit it, you end up right back where you are. And he said, that's how it is, fall down 7 times, get up 8. And I was like, wow, it was such a small bit, but it really hit, because no matter how many times you fail, as long as you keep trying, you'll never fail. Like, you'll never truly fail if you keep trying, because you determine what success is. And that's what I took from that. And I think that's what we need to realize, is that we're on this journey. What's up? This is Zilla Valentine. I hope you enjoyed my episode here on Next Generation. And join back next week when someone else will be in this chair doing more dope stuff.